Hey everybody, it's Cindy, and today I am super excited to be part of the Save the YouTuber Hop. Our Save the YouTuber video hop was put together in order to help out the many crafters that are affected by new YouTube rules that require a number of views and subscribers in order to earn money. Some of the biggest names in the industry, along with some companies, have come together to help those in need and to bring you, our audience, some amazing new tutorials from artists you may have never seen before. After you're finished watching my video, you can click on over to the link in the description below to check out the next person in the hop. The more videos you watch and comment on, the better your chances are to win one of over 120 prizes. Now for my video, you will have a chance to win a $25 Simon Says stamp gift card, and US residents will be able to win 2 Catherine Pooler inks. After you watch my video, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment, and then click on over the next video in the hop. So for my video today, I decided to keep it really simple, but show you a quick idea that lets you make a card in a hurry that looks like you spent a lot of time at it, but it really doesn't take very long at all. So I start by taping my Ranger watercolor cardstock down to my work surface, and then I'm going to make vertical lines that are about 1 inch apart using some washi tape. You can use masking tape if you want to, but you definitely want low tack tape. So I'm going to make those lines top to bottom, like I said, about 1 inch apart. I'm using the vertical lines on my craft mat to space those lines out evenly. Next, I'm going to pull out my Gansai Tombi watercolors, and I'm going to fill in each of these sections that are taped off with some clean, clear water, and then I'm going to dab some color in, starting with green and working my way through to red in sort of a discombobulated rainbow. Now once I have completed this layer from green all the way to red, I'm going to go back in and hit it with the heat tool and dry it completely. Then I'll go into each section and I will add some more clear water and the same color that I used initially, and add some more layers, add some more color. The great thing about watercolor is it's a buildable medium. So by adding multiple layers of the same color, you're going to get varying degrees of each color on each section, and you're also going to get some unique texture when the water mixes with the pigment. Now, while I let my watercolor panel dry completely, I'm going to take my card base and I'm going to tape it to my work surface so it doesn't move around, and I'm going to add approximately a 1 inch section, 3/4 of an inch section with washi tape down at the bottom. And I'm just using my horizontal lines to line up that washi tape even with the base of the bottom of my card, and then I'm going to trim away what is inside those 2 pieces of washi tape. So I'll get my paper trimmer out and I'll just cut that middle section out. So I'll go ahead and take the tape off of my card base and I'll get my paper trimmer out and I will line up along the edges of the washi tape in the center and trim off first the top and then the bottom. I'll be able to discard the little piece that's in the middle. I want to keep the top piece and I want to keep that bottom piece. So you see I set the bottom piece to the side there and I line up along the bottom of that next piece of washi tape and I trim out that middle section. So I'm left with 2 pieces with washi tape still on them. And that's just Neenah Solar White cardstock in, I think, 110 pounds. Now while I have my trimmer out, I went ahead and cut that watercolor cardstock panel horizontally across the middle, so I'm left with strips that are approximately 1.5 inches wide. Now I'm going to pick the strip of the watercolor cardstock panel that I like the best, and I'm going to sandwich it in between the 2 pieces that we cut out of the front of that card base. So first I will attach the little bottom narrow strip onto the bottom of the cardstock panel, the watercolor cardstock panel, and then I will attach the top onto the top of the watercolor cardstock panel. This still lets you have a free motion opening card, and it gives you that little strip of watercolor boxes that peek out between the layers of the front of the card base. Now because we're only using 1.5 inches of the watercolor cardstock panel, we'll be able to get multiple cards out of this same single sheet of watercolor cardstock. You will just have to make more card bases and cut out that center strip like we did earlier in the video, and then attach the remaining strips of watercolor cardstock to the new card bases. Once I attach this strip of watercolor cardstock to my card base, then I'm going to add the sentiment on the front. In this case, it's some letters I cut out on my silhouette cameo that spell happy, and a little strip of green pattern paper that I stamped with a Mama Elephant birthday stamp and some white embossing powder to really make it pop and stand out, and then I will finish it off with some green Nouveau drops. As always, I will leave a list of supplies that I used to make this card in the description box below the video. Thank you so much for watching my video today and for joining us on the Save the Crafty YouTuber video hop. If you enjoyed my video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to be notified of future crafty videos. Also, make sure you leave a comment below to be entered to win one of 120 prizes donated by our amazing sponsors. Remember, there are prizes at every stop, so the more comments you leave, the more chances you have. Now head down to the description box below the video and click on the next YouTuber in the hop. Have a great day, and again, thank you so much for joining us.